Hello, everybody, and welcome to the October 18th, 2022 iteration of the Kubernetes SIG-Windows community meeting. As always, these meetings are recorded and uploaded to YouTube, so be sure to adhere to the CNCF Code of Conduct. For new folks, that pretty much boils down to be nice to everybody. Don't have that long of an agenda today. It's mostly focused on kind of highlighting some of the KubeCon talks that are specific to Windows. No new announcements either, at least that I'm aware of, except Code Freeze is coming up. It is Tuesday, November 8th. And yeah, I don't see anybody new on the call, so we can just jump in. I wanted to kind of highlight some of the talks and events that are happening at KubeCon for folks. First of all, there's the Contributor Summit for anybody who's going to be there and is an active contributor. There is going to be a contributor-only SIG meet and greet during the lunch break. I think they're still trying. I think that needs to be added to the schedule today. I know they were just talking about it yesterday, but somebody suggested it might be good to do that just for contributors. That's tentatively planned for the lunch break. When it gets added to the schedule, I'll update the link. Amim and Shinchi are doing a talk on the SIG-Windows development environment at 3:20 p.m. And then there's a contributor celebration that's open to contributors at 6 p.m. on that night. For the main events, there's 4 Windows-related talks. There's a host process container deep dive that James and myself are giving. That's on Wednesday. There's an operational readiness talk that Amim and Shinchi are giving on Thursday. And then following that, we have the SIG-Windows maintainer talk. And there's a Relativity is doing a talk on lessons they've learned about kind of running Windows containers at scale on Friday. And then after that, there's a SIG meet and greet for attendees too, if any of the attendees want to meet, and some of the maintainers or SIG members too. So I'll be at both of those SIG meet and greets. Anybody else who's like contributing or just interested in saying hi, feel free to do so. I will be available on Slack pretty much the whole time too. So if anybody is attending and wants to meet up or plan anything or get a hold of me, just send me a DM on Slack. I don't know about anybody else who's attending. I know James, Michael Zappa, Amim are attending. Not sure who else, but yeah, Slack's probably the best way to get a hold of me. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to discuss today?
Do any of these events have some sort of hybrid form that we can attend online as well?
I'm not entirely sure. I think that they're doing. James, do you know? I need to look that up. I know that you can do virtual attendees. I don't know if that.
I believe the talks are all streamed, or some of them are.
Do you know if they're like live streamed or if they're just delayed and then streamed?
Not 100% sure there.
I mean, last year there was live streaming. I don't know if they've stopped doing that this year.
I'd imagine they're doing the same. They're doing it again.
I mean, last time in Valencia, it was in hybrid form. Were a lot more people online. I think we had something like 80 plus participants online, I think. So it might be interesting to let people know that, hey, if you cannot join physically, you can still join in on a live stream and even put questions if we can answer them, you know?
Yeah, let me see if I can find the details for this, and then I can also drop that link here. That's a very good call out. I'm looking on the KubeCon page. I'll have to. Register virtually. Yeah, I'm not sure how the hybrid event works. I'll probably follow up online after that. But yeah, we should make sure that people are available to talk or answer questions and interact with people virtually too. Yes. Short meeting. I can end up the recording too, and we can, if anybody has any other questions, we can stay on. Arvind, I will try and corner Tim and Jordan if we don't get a response on the PR beforehand.
I will greatly appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop the recording. And then we're going to cancel the meeting for next week too. Just an FYI for everybody.